Hello everyone, thank you so much for stopping by today. My name is Carey and today I plan on doing a TBR update, my to be read update. I think it was for the month of September. I'm pretty sure it was for the month of September. For the month of September, I had chosen 4 books to read in my Christian edition. And the 4 books were The Christian Atheist by Groeschel, which is the one I finished last. If I Run by Terri Blackstock. The third one was A Shepherd's Look into the 23rd Psalm. And the 4th book was Rooted by Liebscher. And gosh, did I kill his name, guys? I've done it like 3 times. I'm not sure if I've said it right at all. But anyways, I finished all 4 books and I wanted to give you guys what I thought about all 4 of them. So I'm going to start with the one I just finished, which was Christian Atheist by Groeschel. And like I told you guys before, I've read that book probably now 3 or 4 times. I really enjoy The Christian Atheist by Groeschel. It's one of those books that I tend to find myself going back to every time I want to put myself back in check. You know, am I walking this out how I'm supposed to be doing this? Because it's so easy for me. I think one of my major idols in this life is comfort. I live in the United States of America and it's very easy to get comfortable. And Groeschel's The Christian Atheist, it makes me kind of shake it up a little bit and get myself out of that comfort zone and to really walk out my Christianity intentionally. I love that book. I highly recommend it to anyone who is a Christian or who has, you know, really wondering what Christianity is all about. I think Groeschel does a great job in, you know, sharing his stories in a way that they're very relevant to anyone else, and also taking the word and applying it in a way that it is so easy to understand and so encouraging and also convicting. So I really do enjoy the book and I highly recommend it. I think, if I'm not incorrect, it was one of my books, top books of 2016. I'm almost sure it was. And if it wasn't, it will definitely be in my 2017. Spoiler alert. So anyways, the next book I read, it's a fictional book. It's by Terri Blackstock and it's called If I Run. And I very much enjoy Terri Blackstock's writing. She's a contemporary Christian writer and very much more in the suspense kind of genre. She typically will have something that has to do with the law, at least the ones I've read so far, and I really do enjoy that. This particular book is about a young girl. Her name is Cassie, and she has a very difficult childhood because of something that happened to her father. And in the process, as she grows up, it carries with her, let's put it that way. Cassie gets entangled in the death of one of her friends. I don't want to go into it too much, but she is blamed for the murder, and there's another person, Dylan, who is then placed to hunt her down and find her because she has gotten away. So I don't want to ruin it for you guys. I think it was a really good book. I love the way Terri Blackstock has written it, and I already have book 2 on my queue for the month of October because I want to read book 2. The only problem I'm going to have is book 2 just released, so now that means I have to wait for book 3. I hate waiting for book 3. But anyways, I really did enjoy If I Run by Terri Blackstock, and I highly recommend it if you enjoy Christian fiction writing, or even if you don't. It does have our Christian faith is definitely throughout the whole book as a major element in the book, but at the same token, it's written in a way that the story flows. Does that make sense? I really enjoyed it. The next book I want to share with you guys that I read in the month of September was Rooted by Liebscher. And I like this book. This book basically is what the title says. It's rooting our lives in Christ. And basically it's, you know, once you're rooted in Christ, your goals, your purpose will be to walk out his will. It no longer is about what your vision is for your life, but it is about what God's vision is for this world. And so it's how we stay rooted in Christ. It's how we seek him in all that we do. I think Banny did a good job in his writing. Not one of my favorite books this year, but by far definitely a good book. I recommend it if you enjoy him. If you enjoy Jesus culture, he's part of Jesus culture. Not in my top 10 probably books of the year, but definitely a good read. And it was a good book to help me remember that, you know, my walk is about Christ. It's not about me. And the fourth book I want to talk to you guys about is A Shepherd's Look at Psalm 23 by Phillip Keller. And Donna Calhoun, if you're watching, you were so right. This book was amazing. Oh my God, did I love this book. Oh my goodness, did I love this book. Oh wow. I love Psalm 23 to start with. And like I shared with you all in my TBR, I have a girlfriend, very sweet older lady who always says, if you're ailing for anything, read Psalm 23 3 times a day and call me in the morning. That, to her, it's the prescription. But I'd never really looked at it from the point of view of a shepherd. And this Phillip Keller takes this book and he takes it line by line and he sheds light into what David meant, because David was a shepherd and he's writing it from a shepherd's perspective, and he's comparing us humans as sheep. And oh my goodness, are we like sheep? We are so much more like sheep than we want to be. But I just really enjoyed it. I think every Christian in the world needs to read this book because it will so put into perspective what Psalm 23 really is trying to teach us about our nature, about God's nature, and how it relates to us in our individual walks with Christ on a daily basis. Love the book, highly recommend it, cannot say enough good things about it. Probably will be in my top 10 books of 2017. So guys, that was my TBR for the month of September. I'm so excited to share with you guys my thoughts on all these books. But I wanted to let y'all know that I am so grateful for every one of y'all that watched my video. I don't have anything else to say, so I hope you guys have a great day. Come back and visit. And once again, be blessed. Bye.